Hello everyone, I'm Brian Dragon and welcome to Doki Doki Yandere Club. It's gotta be insane to be playing this. What? What's going on? What happened? Why are things different now? What did you do? I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I won't feel better off running away. Well, if that title's any indication, you probably would be. However, I just saw an idol in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again! Okay, Alex doesn't really care. But I caught you this time! Okay, now I should probably explain about the name here. I have a gut feeling since all of the characters are yandere. Well, at least I think they all are, if the name is any indication. That the player characters probably aren't going to make it out of this alive, so I wasn't comfortable using my own name. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. And you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Macbeth. Oh god, I should have gone for something else. When if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Oh, I should have gone for Richard, like Richard III. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our... No, Richard III's a tragedy. Wait, what am I saying? Richard III's a history. Let's see here. Maybe I should have gone for Romeo. Hamlet. Othello. Titus. Julius. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting on by the average while spending my free time on games and anime. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know. And I know you're having that, but I die at the thought of you becoming a niece in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? And there goes my cat. Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, Lo. Will you at least promise you'll try it, little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. Guess seeing her worry so much about me... This is... I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. The school day is as ordinary as ever. And it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. No, that's my closet door. There's my wall. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori? Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Meanie? Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. She said my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even... Let's try that again. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. In contrast to me, who's currently reading A Tale of Two Cities. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please! Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of joined the club yesterday. I was bringing in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. Oh god, there's something so normy about me having chosen the name Macbeth. It doesn't work in this setting! I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Oh god. Macbeth is Gaelic for son of life. Well, given the fact that they're all going to be yanderes, that's probably ironic. Fine, now stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And yesterday marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori only says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, hello, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Oh, no, she's not. She is also the one who made cupcakes according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back to one of the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you don't really know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again. Monica smiled sweetly. Oh, terrific. Yandere the first. And now she's joined by 3 others. We do know each other. We've only talked about we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monica. Come sit down. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As I already mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back from the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. I was looking at my big toe. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full. This one again. Ow, son of a bitch, my teeth are sharp. Okay, let's not do that. Sayori talks with her mouth full and already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Well, why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Yes I have. Made them for you or anything? I thought you technically did, Sayori said. Well, maybe, but not for you. You know, you dummy. Alright. I'll give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns from the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a home tea set in this classroom? Oh, I said, no wait, no, the normal game does technically have 2 yanderes, just one of them is won naturally, and one of them is won through interference. Modifications to the text, the script, whatever. Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. No, that's not. Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles at me. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayuri. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayuri seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader! Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it! Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, what kind of things do you like to read? Oh, you know, classical literature. I'm looking into acquiring some of the works of Edison Marshall. Well, considering how little I've read in these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. Ah, son of a bitch! Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious from the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know I like a lot of things. Stories with a deep stories with deep civil. Let's try that again. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. Well, I've read horror books more than once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Well, I am a handsome rock. Really? I would never expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror! Oh, why's that? Well, Natsuki's art... Did I just almost say Natsuki's art? Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind! That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. So Yuri sidles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Wrong voice. I'm not cute! Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them! Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Damn, seasonal allergies. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Let's try that again. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus now, we have a new member. Let's try that again. Plus now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Or still have other clubs look at it and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought. You all, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one the girls' eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wrapped her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, you really did scare me for a moment. If you really just gave me the cupcakes, I would be super pissed! Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Before you go, I need to talk to you about making your membership official. Make my membership official? Yep, we need to go talk to a teacher about your joining. Can you follow me? It will only take a second. Wait, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? I can wait for you by the school gate. That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she's always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Sayori cheerfully left the classroom while waving to me. Okay, are you ready to go? Yeah, lead the way. I follow Monica outside of the classroom and into the hallway. Oh, hard-boiled egg, why are you doing this to me? She looks back and smiles at me before continuing towards the teacher's offices. We continue for a while until Monica suddenly stops in her tracks. Monica? You need to quit the literature club. Quit the literature club after I had joined? She and the other girls had been so inviting. What gives? It's dangerous for you to be here. Something is wrong. Monica, what do you mean? I don't understand. I've seen the title and I know what's going on. I don't think you will understand, but a virus has infected this game. This game? Looks smooth. Weird things are going to start happening. You need to be safe and stay away from the club. I don't know what Monica is talking about. A virus? A game? Is she okay? We're pretty close to the nurse's office. If you think you need to go there, are you feeling okay? Just be careful and don't come to the Just be careful and don't come to the club tomorrow. It's for your own safety. Maybe I should have gone with my own name. I can't bear to say Macbeth. Not because I believe in that silly superstition, but because it's so normy in this setting. Not that I have anything wrong with Shakespeare plays being set in modern day, it's just I don't think it fits in this game. Monica sighed and walked past in the direction we came from. Even if I don't understand Monica's words did give me chills. I'm actually a little shaken. Although if anything, I think I want to go to the literature club even more. Maybe she used reverse psychology on me? Regardless, Sayori is waiting for me at the front of the school. I'd better go meet up with her. And that's all for today, everyone. I'm Brian Croydragon signing out. Stay Shrey!